Hi, friends. My name's Jen Fryer, and I am a Team Beachbody coach on Team Ignite. I have been a coach for a little over 4 years, almost 4.5, and it's been absolutely an incredible experience for me, and I'm super excited about it, and definitely one that I never, ever, ever saw myself taking a leap and getting involved with. I'll tell you a little bit about my story. First of all, thank you guys so much for joining us and checking out all the videos and all the cool posts and interacting and everything on here. This opportunity is really as much as you want to make out of it, so it's super cool. So to tell you a little bit about me, I am a mom of 4 kids. I have been married for almost 17 years, and my kids are ages 5 through 13. They're super, super, super involved with sports, and I don't over exaggerate when I say all those supers. Both of my boys have been gifted with amazing athletic abilities, and they both play travel sports for 2 different seasons. Soccer, actually, my one son plays travel sports for 3 seasons. Soccer, basketball, and baseball. And then my older son plays basketball and baseball. My daughter is super involved in music and also plays basketball and softball. And my youngest 5-year-old is thankfully not too terribly involved with a ton of stuff yet, but definitely keeps us on our toes. And so that's one of my favorite things about this opportunity is that all of us, it's really about time, right? The biggest reason why we're so afraid to get involved in something like this and even to take on a new exercise program is because we're like, I don't have time. I don't have time to do those things. And the truth is that you have all the time in the world for what's important to you. So that's what is hard about getting started or taking the jump to get started with something like this. It's because it's finding that time in your day to dedicate to it, because we're constantly pulled in 50 different directions. I don't know about you, but I work full time. My husband works full time. Between that, my kids' schedules, trying to spend time with him, trying to do stuff around the house and maybe taking 5 minutes for myself. It's a day, and I totally get that. And the great thing is that all of us on this team get that. We all come from a ton of different backgrounds. Some are stay-at-home moms and full-time homemakers and raising their kids and homeschooling and doing all of that. Some are attorneys, engineers, nurses, teachers. I personally am in HR, so definitely full schedules, definitely a lot going on, okay? So what does a typical day in a life of a coach look like? Well, one of the main reasons why I got into coaching was because I wasn't making time for myself. With the 4 kids, I don't know about you, but if I could have all that money back for the gym membership that I told myself that I was going to get to every single day and wasn't getting to, right? I started coaching when my youngest was 4 months old, and it was because I was absolutely miserable. I wasn't getting to the gym. I wasn't losing the baby weight. I wasn't making any time for myself. I was living literally off of sugar and carbs, and I didn't want to go down that path. I knew the path that I was going down, and that wasn't how I wanted my story to end. So I needed to find something else. And I needed to find a way that really helped me to make time for myself and time for others. Because, one of the ways that we get fulfillment in things is giving back to others and seeing how the gifts that we have can help others achieve their goals as well, right? It's kind of a human nature sort of thing, is that, we love to give others and see other people happy. It's pretty cool. So my coach had been posting her results on Facebook, and she was a full-time mom, single mom, and was, had these awesome results. And I'm like, maybe I should give this whole working out thing a try at home, because after all, I was I was telling myself that I was going to get to the gym every day, and I wasn't getting to the gym every day. And the half an hour that it was taking me to get to and from the gym and try to get my kids in daycare and convince them that they needed to stay was time that I was taking away that I could be spending on me, right? Most of our programs are a half an hour or less, and you can be taking that time to work on you versus spending it in your car and trying to get to the gym and doing all those other things. So that's the first thing that my day looks like, is getting my workout in. I make my workouts a priority every single day, because you have to show the people that you're going to help that if you can do it, they can do it too. So that may mean that I'm getting up a little bit earlier, or it means that I'm doing my workout as soon as I get home, or if I'm one of those people where I won't go to bed if I haven't worked out, so I will get it in every day because I need my workout right now. I mean, at this point, I've been doing it for 4 years. I'm kind of addicted to it. So that's the first thing, is not wasting your time driving to the gym, doing all these other things, and using that time for you to get that workout done, because that helps so many things. Your head, your heart, your breathing, your emotional state, just so many things. Working out is so great for you. So make sure you're taking the time to do that. The other thing that I make sure I do every day is drink my shake. If you're definitely lacking on time like I am, man, that shake saves me so much time. It is my lunch most days. Occasionally it's my breakfast if I'm, running out the door. Because it's so quick to make, and you can take it with you and you can drink it as you're driving around, as you're dropping the kids off, as you're running around your office, as you're running errands, as you're doing any multiple of things that you're doing in a day. That shake goes everywhere with you, and it is so perfect. And that way you're not spending money on fast food. You know what you're getting nutrition wise, and you're definitely, taking care of yourself while on the go. So another time saving aspect. But as far as working the business and things like that and making time for that, you can dedicate as much time or as little time as you want to working this business. It is 100% customizable, and it's my favorite thing about the opportunity. Well, not my absolute favorite. I would say the people that I've met and the trips that I've been on and the results that I've seen, those probably are pretty cool too. But it's so customizable, which means if you have 10 minutes, perfect. You can send out 10 little messages to your friends inviting them to your next challenge group. You got 5 minutes? Put a post up about how if you didn't have the support of your challenge group or your, anything, that you would have skipped today's workout. Everything that you can do is done on social media, which you're probably spending a good amount of time of your day on anyway. You can do it on Instagram, you can do it on Facebook, you can do it on Twitter, you can do it on Pinterest, any of the social media platforms that you're on, that you're already spending time on every day. You can totally do it on there, and it'll work. It'll help. But the big thing is getting organized, and you can do so much of it from your phone. Google Sheets, Google Docs. You can have all your messages that you want to send to people and everything like that saved, so you can just pull them up, customize them to the person that you're sending them to, and get it done. It is super easy, but it does take organization. And that's one of the cool things that I've learned about myself, is more ways to become organized and become more efficient at what I'm doing, so that I'm not spending, 25, 30, 40 minutes scrolling Facebook, because it totally can suck you in, and you feel like you're being so productive and you're like, oh my gosh, where did the time just go? So there are total ways that you can do it. But my typical day, just to run through it, I get up in the morning, I do my workout, I've got my meals prepped for the week, so I already know what I'm having for lunch that day. I already know what I'm having for breakfast. I make my breakfast, make my shake, and I get out the door to work. I probably will plan my posts for the morning the night before so that they're all set to go, because you can do so much scheduling ahead of time, so that they're all set to go. I take a sweaty selfie as I'm getting my workout finished, and I'll post that usually like mid-morning. I'll do some work usually on Sundays while we're sitting around watching football or running to running to different things with the kids and stuff like that. Pull up some quick articles that I find online that I want to save so that I can post those throughout the week as well. And then throughout the day at work, just doing my work, answering messages on my lunch break as I can. And then when I get home, I get out of work mode and I get back into mom mode. And I spend time with my kids, with my husband, going to different sports activities, things like that. All the while, I've got my phone with me. So if somebody messages me, I can take a quick second and message them back. Otherwise, I'm present with my kids. And then at night, when my kids go to bed, for about a half an hour to 45 minutes, I sit down and I have a list of people that I've been talking to or that I would like to invite to my most recent challenge group. And I sit down and tell them why. Why would I like to invite them? Why do I think they'd be amazing to do this with me? Is it because I know that we've been talking about something that they've been struggling? Is it because I know that they have an amazing personality and would absolutely love all the things that we get to do on this team? Whatever the reason, that's when I send my messages. I send my invites out for everything. I track my invites in an online tracking software, and I'm ready to go. And that's my day. And honestly, coaching does not take any more time than social media or Facebook or any of the other things that I want to do with my day. It's just making the time a priority to do those things. So anybody, 100% anybody, you, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, anybody can do this. Anybody can do this and can rock this opportunity. It's just making the time a priority and finding those little nuggets of time in your day and being more efficient with your planning. It's all about planning and time management, and it is 100% doable. I'm so excited that you guys could check this out. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. Again, thank you for your time and have a great night.